Time now for the Pork and Beans Pet Report, featuring Porky the Shorkie and Mr. Beans, the Hyper Heinz 57.
Today's topic, the story behind some of those big stars you see walking in the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Here is one right here.
And I mean big.
He is, I would say, probably about 4 feet long, as crazy as that sounds. He doesn't stand on his back legs. Some of them will, but I would imagine he would be over 6 feet tall, considering, from the floor to his shoulder is about 32 inches.
Caitlin Condon's dog Sully and Paul Cobet's dog Grisha are Irish Wolfhounds, the tallest of the dog breeds, and they steal the show wherever they go.
Does she love the attention?
She's a diva. She thrives on the attention. She actually, I have to stop her from walking up to people that may not be quite so enamored with a large dog like her.
So there is no such thing as a simple walk in the park for them. The paparazzi are everywhere.
All right, Caitlin, so somebody's filming right now your dog. There's no surprise, is it?
It's honestly not. We'll be walking down the street and people are literally stopping traffic to lean out the window and be like, hey, what the heck is that thing? Where you get a lot of the horse jokes, who's walking who, where's the saddle?
All jokes aside, they know their dogs are special.
So the Wolfhounds are one of the oldest dog breeds, if not the oldest dog breed in the world. They originally were bred for hunting wolves, hence the name. Other big game. They were used in war because they were big enough that they could jump up and pull a man off horseback or pull them out of a chariot. After that, they were basically the dogs of nobles. You didn't have one if you were your average Joe. You had to be, a king, an emperor, etc.
But they're so gentle, it's hard to envision them being used, for hunting
Sure,
or
yeah.
in war because they're such sweet, gentle giants.
The expression is gentle when stroked, fierce when provoked. So, generally a great family dog, a great people dog, but if they feel threatened, then that's when, they throw the gloves off.
Caitlin and Paul are part of the Irish Wolfhound Alliance.
We just try to spread information about the breed, education about the breed, because as we were saying, it's not a very common breed. You don't see them very often. People don't know really what to think of them except that, holy moly, that is a gigantic freaking dog.
A giant dog with a huge personality.
They think they're more human than dog. And they're so Velcro. My girl was very
Okay,
Velcro.
I'm sorry, speaking of Velcro, I want our viewers to see what's going on right here. Hello, Sully is attached to me right now.
They're big leaners. So
Leaners that can weigh more than 145 pounds. So that brings me to my next question. How much do these dogs eat?
When they're young, they're eating constantly when they're in their main growth spurt. But after they level off, I'll go through a 40-pound bag of dog food in a month and a can a day, and that's it.
But Paul says Grisha has been known to sneak off with a whole loaf of bread and does love some junk food.
Doritos, tacos from Taco Bell. She can eat a taco in one bite. Actually, no bite, it just goes down. The whole thing.
Big appetites for big dogs with big personalities that make a big statement wherever they go. Whether it's greeting their adoring fans walking in the St. Patrick's Day Parade or on one of their many walks downtown.
But she's raised here in the city, loves the city, loves walking the squares. She's a Savannah girl.
Now, if you have a story idea that you'd like for our news hounds to chase down, be sure to reach out to us on social media, or you can send us an email to thebridge@wsav.com. And who knows, your story could be featured next in
The Pork and Beans Pet Report.